Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of dog sounds. Dogs don't speak like us, but their barks, whines, and growls say a lot more than you might think. Let's explore how dogs communicate through sound and what they're trying to tell us. Barking. Dogs bark for a variety of reasons, and understanding the context can help you interpret what your dog is trying to say. Why do dogs bark at strangers? Barking at strangers is often a territorial response. Dogs naturally want to protect their home and family, so when they see someone unfamiliar, they might bark to alert you and warn the stranger that they are there. Why do some dogs bark excessively? Excessive barking can result from boredom, anxiety, attention-seeking, or even health problems. If your dog is barking nonstop, it might be trying to express unmet needs, such as a lack of exercise or mental stimulation. In some cases, barking can become habitual. Can you train a dog to stop barking? Yes, you can train a dog to reduce unnecessary barking using positive reinforcement techniques. Rewarding your dog when it's quiet or using commands like quiet or enough can help manage the behavior. However, it's important not to punish barking as this could increase anxiety. Whining. Whining is a dog's way of expressing submission, discomfort, or a request. Why do dogs whine when they want attention? Dogs may whine because they've learned that it grabs your attention. Even a small response from you, such as looking at them or talking, reinforces this behavior. Over time, dogs learn to whine to get what they want, whether it's food, playtime, or simply being noticed. Is whining a sign of anxiety? Yes, it can be. Dogs suffering from separation anxiety often whine when left alone. If whining is accompanied by other anxious behaviors like pacing, panting, or destructive actions, your dog may be experiencing stress or anxiety. How do you stop a dog from whining? Address the underlying reason first. If your dog is whining for attention, try to ignore the whining and only give attention when it is calm and quiet. If the cause is anxiety, working on creating a comfortable environment and providing toys or distractions can help reduce whining. Growling. Growling can be misunderstood, but it's an essential way dogs communicate both playfulness and discomfort. Is growling always a sign of aggression? No, growling during play is common and often harmless. Dogs may growl during tug-of-war or when chasing each other, indicating they are excited but not threatening. However, a growl combined with stiff posture, raised fur, or a curled lip is likely a warning signal. Why do dogs growl at other dogs or people? Growling can be a way of setting boundaries. For instance, if a dog feels threatened, it might growl to signal discomfort or fear. It's their way of saying, "I need space." Ignoring these signals could lead to aggression, so it's important to respect the warning. Should you punish a dog for growling? Growling is a dog's way of communicating, and punishing it may teach the dog to stop growling but not to stop feeling uncomfortable. This could lead to biting without warning in the future. Instead, recognize the growl as a warning and address the situation calmly. Howling. Howling is an ancient form of communication that dogs inherited from their wolf ancestors. Why do dogs howl at sirens? Dogs howl at sirens because the sound mimics certain frequencies of other dogs howling, triggering an instinctual response. It's a form of communication as dogs believe they're responding to a distant call. Why do some dogs howl more than others? Certain breeds, like huskies and beagles, are more prone to howling due to their genetic lineage. Dogs with a stronger connection to their hunting or herding instincts tend to howl more often. However, some dogs rarely howl depending on their individual personality and environment. Can howling be a sign of loneliness? Yes. Dogs may howl when they are lonely or anxious, especially if they suffer from separation anxiety. If your dog howls when you leave home, it might be feeling distressed by the separation. Panting. Panting is a normal way for dogs to regulate their body temperature, but it can also signal stress or illness. Why do dogs pant after exercising? Dogs pant to cool down because they don't sweat through their skin like humans. Instead, they release heat through their tongues by panting, which helps lower their body temperature after physical activity. What does excessive panting mean? While panting is normal, excessive panting can signal stress, fear, or even a health issue like heat stroke, heart problems, or respiratory disorders. If panting is unusually heavy or frequent, especially in a cool environment, it may be worth consulting a veterinarian. Can dogs pant when they are anxious? Yes, dogs also pant when they are anxious or stressed. This could happen during thunderstorms, vet visits, or when they are left alone. If panting is combined with other signs of distress like trembling or pacing, it's likely due to anxiety. Understanding these sounds helps us communicate better with our dogs and ensures they're happy and healthy. The next time your dog barks, growls, or howls, you'll know just what they're trying to say. Thanks for watching, and remember, dogs may not speak our language, but they sure know how to communicate.